everyone, welcome back to my channel. I feel like this is going to be a really nice chilled out video. You can drink a cup of tea with it, do you know what I mean, whilst watching. And I like watching these girly things. I feel like you find out so much information. I can't tell if I like my hair. I've not done my hair like this for ages, but because it's greasy I can't tell if I like it. And it is actually so greasy. But I will. I'm going to film a girl talk because I just felt like someone out there might need some advice and I might be quite good at it, but at the same time I'm not actually the best at advice. No, but I actually think I'm quite good with giving advice. I can't take my own advice and I can't take other people's advice. I just do whatever. How to feel more confident. I feel like this one mixes in with the second question, self-love tips. I feel like feeling confident comes from self-love. So the more you practice self-love and the more you fall in love with yourself, the more confident I feel like. The problem with me is I'm not a confident person, but at the same time I am. Fake it till you make it is my advice. Fake the confidence, do you know what I mean? And then eventually you will just end up being confident. I feel like that's the way. Self-love tips though. I got told in school by one of my teachers to look in the mirror every single day and name so many things you love about yourself. And it actually works. In my opinion, it actually works. The more positive you are about yourself, I feel like the less you hate yourself. I don't want people to think like self-love is big-headed and all stuff like that, because I'm doing so many hand gestures that's really annoying me. It's not being big-headed, it's just, why shouldn't you love yourself? Like, you've got to live with yourself for the rest of your life, do you know what I mean? You might as well love yourself. No one wants to hate themselves forever. Like, I've got something in my eye. Sometimes one of my top lashes and one of my bottom ones stick together and it's really itchy. Hopefully that's gonna have sorted it. I just feel like learn so much about yourself. I feel like the best thing for self-love is take time for yourself. Even if that's just once a week for an hour, do you know what I mean? Or like half an hour a day. Just make sure at least once a day you're doing something that makes you feel better about yourself. Even if that's just taking a bath, do you know what I mean? Anything, just time for yourself. I feel like that's the best thing. My friends always leave me out. How do I stop this? You stop that by getting new friends. Get rid of them and make new friends. Even if you're in school, like, get it in school. It's very intimidating. Honestly, school goes so fast and no one cares when you've left school. I remember I was in school and I fell out with all my friends, and I used to go to school and I'd be like, I don't know what to do, but I was fine, do you know what I mean? Just make new friends, just spend time. Even if you don't make friends, go out with yourself, do you know what I mean? Take yourself on dates, all stuff like that. You don't have to have loads and loads of friends. And the more you go out, the more friends you'll make. Make friends on social media and meet them, do you know what I mean? Even though it's intimidating because you've never met them before, but just speak to new people. There's no point being friends with people that leave you out, because they obviously are leaving you out because they don't like you, because that's what people like that do. When you say leaving you out, do they mean it intentionally? That's the thing you've got to work out first. Like, maybe they don't mean it, maybe they've not noticed. Maybe bring it up and speak to them before binning them off, do you know what I mean? Maybe just message them or something and just be like, I feel quite left out, are you doing this on purpose? Because maybe they don't actually realise that they're doing it. Maybe they're just busy and stuff, and then I don't know, it's quite hard that, but maybe they actually don't mean it, so bring it up. But if they are actually doing it on purpose, get rid. What razor do you use? The Estrid one, the Estrid razor. I've got the yellow one right now. They're the best razors that I've ever used. I used to use men's razors, but then Estrid sent me their razor. I'm never going back because they are actually amazing. I really like what Estrid's like message and brand is about, and I like the fact that if you buy one they send £1 to women's charity. I really like that. Do boys really care about stretch marks? No, they actually don't, and if some do, then get rid, do you know what I mean? But I actually think stretch marks are beautiful. I don't think boys notice them that much. I feel like boys quite like it. They don't care though. The things you worry about with boys, they don't care. All the little things, they don't care. Boys, not that they're stupid, but they don't pay attention to stuff like that. Is it better to shave for boys or not? Don't be shaving for boys, shave for you. if you don't want to shave, don't shave, and if you do want to shave, then shave. Do you know what I mean? It's up to you. It's personal preference. Like, I shave, but that doesn't mean everyone else has to. I know so many people that don't shave, and so what? Do you know what I mean? It's your body and it's your hair. Do you know what I mean? And it's natural. I actually think it's better to not shave, because I swear that it, down there anyway, I swear that it's, what's it called, there to protect everything. I'm sure that's what I got told in school. So if you don't shave, then you're protecting yourself. Do you know what I mean? That sounds a bit weird, but it's not weird, it's just true. Yeah, don't be shaving for boys. It doesn't matter what what a boy thinks, just shave for you. How to deal with periods. My periods aren't actually that bad. I just get serious mood swings, and I'm like one of them people that cry the night before I come on, and then I wake up the next day, and I've come on my period, and then I'm just like, well, I'm actually weak. That's just how mine work. Paracetamol, eat chocolate, just stay in bed if you need to stay in bed. Do you know what I mean? There's no like way to deal with it. You just deal with it. A hot water bottle, treat yourself. Do you know what I mean? Do anything that makes you feel good. Exercise apparently helps, but there ain't no chance I'm doing exercise whilst I'm on my period. But that's just me. I just can't physically do it. I feel really drained on my period, and then I either have a really, really good period where I've got so much energy, more energy than I usually have, or I've got none. Whenever I'm really, really moody, or I'm really, 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 really motivated, I know that I'm coming on my period. I've learnt that. But sometimes I just stay in bed and just cry, do you know what I mean, and watch films and drink hot chocolate and cup of teas and eat chocolate. Do you know what I mean? That's just, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. How to deal with breakups. I don't think I've got the best advice for this, because what's it called, I've never been through a bad breakup. Like, me and my boyfriend have been together since we were 15. I've been with a boy before that, but I was young, do you know what I mean? It's not the same. But just take time for yourself. There's no point rushing into something unless you want to with someone else, but don't give him the satisfaction. Do you know what I mean? Don't let him know that you're in bed crying. But I'd say just block. That's what I would do. I'd just block them and just spend time with myself, learn how to deal with everything, take myself on dates. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you break up with someone, it's the routine you miss. So keeping that routine, but do it all by yourself, even though it's awful. Spend time with your friends and stuff. The more distracted you are, the better. Sorry, I'm just like that with my pen. Sometimes I have to fidget while I'm talking, otherwise I can't get my words out. You're obviously going to miss them, and it's going to be really hard, because I feel like breakups are actually really, really, really difficult. When I say really, I'm like really, 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 really. Can't help it. Why can't I just say really? They are actually difficult, so you just have to make sure you're looking after yourself. Go on the self-love journey that we was talking about. Do you know what I mean? Fall in love with yourself. You've got to kiss a few frogs until you meet your prince. Is that the saying? I think that is. It's true though. Just remember, everything happens for a reason. That's how I kind of deal with everything. I just like, this is happening for a reason, and I'm going to find out the reason eventually, even if it's in like 2 years and I'm looking back. And I'm gonna be really happy I went through that, because it teaches you so much about yourself. And obviously that person wasn't right for you, otherwise you wouldn't have broken up. Do you know what I mean? So the universe was actually telling you, they can't be in your life anymore, because you're going on to bigger and better things. How do you know when it's right to have sex? I just feel like you know, and I don't think there's any right age. I just feel like you know when you're ready, and if you're comfortable, and if you're happy about it, do you know what I mean, and it's something you want to do and you're safe, then it's up to you. Obviously not at 10 years old, I don't think that's right. I do get why the age is 16, but so many people had sex before 16, do you know what I mean? Just do it when you feel right, don't be pressured into it or anything. You'll just know when you're comfortable and stuff. I'm going to leave this video here because I've answered quite a lot of the questions, but battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna have to leave this here. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. The next one I'll do it a bit longer, but they was like the main questions everyone was answering, so I just thought I'd answer the main ones. But I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video.